Hi guys, welcome back to Fringe Friday. I am Carmen, and today we are going to delve straight in to season 4, episode 19 of Fringe, which I personally am very excited to see because it seems to be an episode that people like to talk about, right? There was a whole discussion in the comments section on YouTube and Patreon about where I should watch this episode. So I'm just going to let you guys know real quick. I mean, obviously, you know, I'm watching it after episode 18 and not after season 4 because that is what a majority, now it was a very slight majority of people chose on Patreon, where I sort of posed the question to them. Even then, like I said, it was pretty split 50-50 on where I should watch the episode. So I'm excited to watch it here in the order that it aired, and then finish out season 4 and see where I personally would place it in a first watch, right? Obviously my first watch, it's where it was when it aired, but I'm curious if I would change it up, you know? So stay tuned to find out. Also, if you want to be involved in those decisions in the future and you want to have your voice heard and maybe split the majority the other direction, then you can join my Patreon. The poll position is the very first tier. It is only $1 a month. And then you can, you can vote in polls and let me know what you think. Maybe help me pick my next show once Fringe is over. So I don't want to think about that though, because I don't ever want Fringe to be over. But sadly we're real close. We're like just a few months away, and no, I don't want to think about it. Anyway, I will keep this recap very short because I've already rambled very long in this intro. What happened last time? We had David Robert Jones being David Robert Jones, really. Like, he's plotting, he's planning, he has an elaborate scheme. I don't know what his end goal is. You guys probably do know, unless you're watching this along with me for the very first time, in which case, let me know. But yeah. The only, Walter thinks that his plan is to sort of like destroy both worlds, but I don't understand how that would be beneficial to him, because presumably he would have to exist on one of the worlds that would then be destroyed. So I don't know. We'll see. I've postulated about it in post-episode discussions, so if you've watched those, you know my thoughts. Yeah. Broyles turned himself in, so that's another soldier in David Robert Jones's army that is off the table now, along with Nina Sharp. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm just really excited to see what this episode brings, because it's episode 19, which is always an interesting experience when you're watching Fringe, and it is a very hotly debated episode, so I'm excited. Let's find out. What? They came from the future. Ooh, this is about the observers? Yeah. What? What do you mean? What? Natives, in an attempt to show their allegiance, some natives' factions became loyalists. Oh gosh. Fringe fought and Fringe division was allowed to continue at a reduced capacity, but only to police the natives. The resistance was quickly overcome. Or so they thought. What is happening? You guys, I am confused as why would the observers decide to take over? Is it because they killed September? Who are you, ma'am?
Agent.
Fringe agent? That's an observer. Oh, they're all here. Or a bunch of them. What the fuck? Observers only observe. They don't get involved. I mean, September... Is that September? I thought I saw September. What the hell is he doing? Good.
You seem to be quite agitated.
You should not do that to anybody. Oh, that's disgusting. I do not want to see that. Thank you. Thank you. What the fuck? They have this power?
What are you doing, Agent?
He's a native, my jurisdiction. I mean, you can wipe him, sure, but then there's the inquiry, the paperwork. Club gets shut for 2 days, and I, for one, lose a hell of a lot of kickbacks.
Who is she?
I must say, Agent, you are always exactly what you seem.
I literally could not be more confused right now, you guys.
I had to piss him off so he'd try and wipe me. Otherwise, he would have read me. But he read you.
She's good at faking it, I guess.
How the hell did you do that?
Just lucky, I guess.
They find out about you, they'll kill you. Hell, they find out there's anyone like you, they'll probably kill us all.
Is she the daughter of Peter and Olivia? 2036. If they had her very recent, like, she'd be like 24, then could work. If they had her close to like 2012ish when the show is right now.
It's like I was wrong.
What?
Go ahead.
Does anyone else know about this?
No,
I would like to know
of course
about it.
not.
Whatever it is.
Oh my god. Where are the others? Were they...
Yeah, 2 more. Man and a woman. Younger. Couldn't move them all at once.
Where?
The city. Inside the...
Is it Walter? Is Walter in that van? And Peter and Olivia, who's talking about? She definitely gives Olivia vibes, right? So it has to be who she is. Let me see. Yes, it is Walter! I fucking knew it. Sorry, I'm trying to observe, like what it says, because y'all told me before that like this is indicative of what the episode is about. What? No, that's a different, it's, I mean, everything's different, but like the logo. This is so weird.
Where the hell have you been, Agent?
Sir, I need to...
Walk with me, now.
Tell me her name. Say Agent.
I had an open order with him. From the old days, I just never canceled it.
An order for what?
Any info on the missing team?
Uh-huh.
You've got to let this go.
Simon.
It's a myth, Etta. The original Fringe team didn't vanish. They aren't missing. They died 20 years ago. They aren't coming back.
She has proof that that's not true.
Or immortal.
They're in Amber.
They're in Amber.
Yes, girl! Yes, girl! I don't know who you are, but I like you.
That's the Amber device. He did this on purpose. Rick said the others were with him. Once we get Dr. Bishop out, he can tell us where they are.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves yet.
They didn't know how to get him out. They knew how to get him out before. Broyles! What the fuck are you doing there? Oh, Broyles looks... I mean, he's 20 years older, but... Or more than 20.
No, thank you.
Don't be rude, Philip. Have a drink with me.
It's water that doesn't do anything for me.
It hydrates you.
Yes, I suppose it does.
They drink water out of a flask. That's a bit interesting.
I like you, Philip, but be assured. Bite my hand, and I will put you down.
Excuse the fuck out of me?
Or would you rather I was in charge of native crime?
Like,
I don't think you'd like my methods.
who's this bitch? He's not the same observer that was like in charge that we saw before. Like with September and August and all of them.
Windmark. What did you do up there in the future to get yourself such a crap detail?
I like animals.
Are you trying to say humans are animals? I'm confused.
We won't have enough time to emerge safely by the time he's aware enough to step out of it. The gas will have re-solidified capturing him again.
Couldn't we
Charlie-
just push him out?
Surely he would have figured out a way to get himself out of it. No? It's probably written somewhere. This is Walter we're talking about. He's got plans on plans on plans.
Some think he's allowed the resistance to operate a little too freely.
I wonder what stuff's like on World B.
My friends,
In the city.
They're gonna be watching. A girl like you might want to watch her P's and Q's.
Who are his friends in the city?
Fire in the hole.
Quite proud of these little babies.
Oh, so they're gonna shove him out. Okay, I see.
One.
Damn, is he okay?
My name is Agent Simon Foster.
Foster.
It is a great honor for me to meet you, sir.
And you, young lady, you're very pretty.
Etta.
Etta.
This is your favorite food. That's what they say. The stories, I mean.
He's like a legend to them.
Our records indicate that after the invasion, you and your team discovered a way of getting rid of the observers. But we believe before you could finish it, you and your team were you all caught in amber?
What do you call it?
We don't know. We thought it was some kind of beacon.
No, you silly Billy. This.
The same as you. We call it licorice.
Licorice.
What's going on? Is it just Walter being Walter?
Oh, you're quite pretty. Do you have ring?
He likes to eat too.
Walter.
Yes, I hear you, Peter. I will try not to move.
Where is Peter and Olivia?
His neural pathways have degraded. It looks as if he's experienced some sort of trauma.
Brain damage. How do we fix him?
I don't know.
Maybe it's just, gonna come back in time. No. Walter better be okay. That's all I gotta say. Alright, don't be looking like that.
She'll be here in a moment.
Nina Sharp?
You wanted to see me, Agent.
Mm-hmm.
Have you made any progress with Walter's device?
Well, yes and no.
Tell her you have Walter. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Mm-hmm. There's lots of history here.
I know you.
Yes.
It's Nina.
Yeah.
Nina Sharp. We've known each other for many years.
Lots and lots of years.
It's good to see you again.
In that case, it's good to see you, too.
Aww.
I can't fix him.
Why not?
But I have an idea. Massive
Sure.
Dynamic has long had a piece of Walter's brain that was surgically removed and kept in a locked vault.
Mm-hmm.
You could use that material to inspire Walter's brain to heal itself.
They removed a piece of his brain.
Yeah.
Well, William Bell did.
Mm-hmm. It's a whole story.
The material isn't here.
Where
It's
is it?
still at our old facility.
Oh.
Is
At
it-
Massive Dynamic. Is there something wrong with the city? That's where all the observers
That's
are?
wall-to-wall observers.
Oh.
We've done harder.
I don't know that you have. I don't know you, but that seems like a lot.
Etta and Simon got the transit passes. What on earth are you doing?
He's fixing it.
Oh.
I do hope we're going to the circus.
He's still in there somewhere. Oh, weird. He wants candy.
Snack. Monster. Monster!
Seems to be the matter.
Fringe agents. No matter, we're just heading downtown.
I trust you have papers.
Of course.
Why they got tattoos on their face? Seems a bit much.
What's your name, prisoner?
Prisoner?
He's not a prisoner. He's her grandfather. As you can see, it's crazy.
Is he actually her grandfather, though? Because I feel
It's
like
not
it
the
makes
droid
sense.
you're looking for.
You just say, these aren't the droids you're looking for.
Next time I won't be so nice.
Thank you.
Move along.
I love Walter. What are they doing there? Just existing? Are there any people in the city besides observers? Who's that?
Sir,
That's
there's been a
okay.
break-in at the old Massive Dynamic.
Massive Dynamic? Are we sure it isn't a fault in the system? It's been buggy lately.
I ran diagnostics. It's not a false alarm.
Don't send anybody. Damn it, Broyles. They should have told Broyles. Why did they not tell Broyles? Who are you calling? Observer? Dave Rupp Jones?
I need to talk to Captain Woodmore.
Okay. Damn it, he's calling the Observer. Fuck.
First, I need you to take these pills. They're diazepam mostly. They'll put you into a deep sleep for 10 minutes.
You're a clever boy.
Dare I ask?
That looks weird.
Synthetic neurotrophins.
I've eaten it once. It was sweeter than you'd think.
Feces.
God, no.
Okay.
Brains.
Okay. I thought he was talking about feces too, to be fair.
And LSD.
Mm-hmm.
I love LSD.
Yeah, we know, Walter.
What if this doesn't work, Dr. Bishop?
We're all... Well, y'all are fucked, probably.
It has to. When I was in my freshman year at college, and in the middle of the night, my roommate comes banging on my door, tells me to wake up, come check out the TV.
Is that when the occupation started?
I tell him to go away. I have a girl in my bed, but he won't take no for an answer. On the TV, they're showing footage from Chicago, LA, London. Observers going from house to house and dragging people out into the street.
That was 2015.
I'm watching people being dragged from their homes, led into the street, and put down like dogs.
They just killed people for no fucking reason?
I knew that's why my parents sent me so far away for school. They were part of the resistance. They sent me away to protect me.
Oh, yeah.
That was the night they were killed.
Aww.
And that was the night I knew I wouldn't give up. Until the observers had gone.
Good for you, Simon. I don't really know you like that, but I like you.
I was only 4 the last time I saw my parents. I can't even picture their faces anymore.
Is it Olivia and Peter? She has to be their kid, right? Like, she has to be. She has to be. Look at her face. She looks like them. Let me see your necklace, please, ma'am. Ida. She's their kid. I thought it the second I saw her.
I believe that's mine, young man.
Good. He knows.
What year is it?
2036.
Are they still here?
Yep. Oh, yeah, Walter. Find Olivia and Peter, and y'all gotta get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Please get the fuck out. I'm very stressed right now.
Shoot first. I'll read them later.
They weren't all bad, you know.
Yeah.
One of them even tried to help us. It was called September.
Yes.
He told me that in the year 2609 AD, they finally ruined the planet. They poisoned it. And when it was fundamentally uninhabitable, then they traveled back through time and took our planet from us.
So that's why they went back.
Yes, I can build it.
September. Maybe that's why they killed him, because he was trying to tell them the truth.
But it would be easier if you didn't have to do it alone. If you had your team with you to help you. You were trapped in Amber with them. Do you remember where we can find the others?
Yes, please tell us.
You?
You know her. You know her. That is your fucking granddaughter.
You forget to disable the internal alarms. What are you people? Idiots!
I love Walter. I'm sorry. Yes, Walter.
Belly or I ever left ourselves only one way out of a room.
I love Walter so fucking much. Like, sorry.
Step back.
Hurry. Go. I need y'all to be running. I need you to get the fuck up.
2 left, to the right.
Walter, what are you gonna do? Walter, what are you gonna do?
Where's Bishop?
Yeah, where the fuck did he go? Walter, what? I don't know what you're gonna do. Like, what are you thinking? You don't have weapons, bud.
Walter, come on, we gotta get out of here. They're coming.
Here, watch.
He's making like a bomb or something. Yeah, just listen to him.
Resistance must take place at any opportunity. We are insurgents.
Yep.
This
is a bomb.
Is antimatter.
Damn. Go.
What are you waiting for? Come on.
Yeah, that's gonna antimatter y'all. Get the fuck out. Bye. Bye, bitch.
My team. I know where we were ambered. We should hurry. It's not far from here.
She knows that that's her parents, right? She fucking has to. I bet you her last name is Bishop. I could be very wrong, but like, you guys, shouldn't she be looking like a mix of them? Tell us your secrets, girl.
Are you gonna tell me what that was all about?
They're her parents.
You and Bishop?
You see him. He's have a fruitcake short of Christmas.
He's your grandfather.
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
The one should be just about powered up. I'll check on it.
Show me your necklace. Show me your necklace. I want to see her necklace.
Activate Agent Foster's tracker and disassemble a team.
Royals, I need you to be on our side, bud.
Ready?
I'm ready to find out if I'm right or not. I think I am, though.
2, 3.
Astrid, yep.
Hello, Astro.
Walter,
This is not good.
What?
I think I broke the wand.
Of course, of course, of course. Where's Olivia, though? Because I think the only other person in there is Peter. Wait, what? I'm confused as fuck. What the fuck's happening?
Simon, something's wrong. The buffers are having trouble communicating with each other.
That doesn't make any sense. This tracker, they must have activated it. We need to get him out of here.
But how would they know it's us?
I don't know, but they know we're here.
Where are Peter and Olivia, though?
I hear sirens. We have to leave. We have to get him out of there now.
Okay, I have an idea. When I say now, trigger the amber.
No, no, he's gonna get stuck in there.
2.
No, don't do it. Don't do it, Simon.
We need him.
Simon, no. Like,
No.
Was that William Bell, though? Where's Peter and Olivia? William Bell was pushing somebody. Right? He knows. Royals, you know what that means. You know what that means.
William Bell? You just left him there?
Remember what he did to Olivia.
What?
Even you can't be that compassionate.
We need him, don't we? But otherwise, how are we gonna get access?
It's okay.
So we got Peter. Where's Olivia? Did he take his hand? Okay. That's pretty fucked up.
We have everything we need.
Does that mean they have Peter? Where's Olivia? What happened to Olivia? Let me see your fucking necklace, girl. A bullet. There's Peter.
I'm sorry about your friend. We'll do everything we can to get him back.
That's your daughter, I'm fairly certain.
Do you know me?
I'm pretty sure it's your daughter.
I don't know how I could.
Because that's your
I've
daughter.
been stuck in that amber for over 20 years. You barely look old enough.
To be your daughter? Because I'm pretty sure that's what the fuck that is.
Henrietta?
Henrietta?
Hi, Dad.
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Is the bullet like killed Olivia? Like, I need Olivia to come back, you guys. Why would it end there? I can't. I can't. All right, you guys. So that was a crazy emotional roller coaster of an episode. It definitely felt a bit not like Fringe in the regard that, like, one, it's 20 something years in the future. 2, like, most of the main characters aren't there for most of the episode. And 3, obviously, it just is a huge jump and sort of transition in like feel and theme and tone sort of for where we were at the end of episode 18. So in that respect, I can totally understand why this is like a debated sort of issue of where to watch this episode. I don't know. I think that, again, I'll have to watch the next 2 episodes or 3 episodes, and presuming that they go back to like episode 20 takes place after 18, then I can see how people would be like, you know, maybe this should be between seasons 4 and 5, if depending on how season 4 ends, and if it ends at like the beginning of this and then season 5 goes to 2036. I don't know, obviously. But then I could sort of see how people would be like, yeah, it makes sense here. However, I think that as like this sort of preview of what's to come, this sort of ominous, like, this is the future, and like how the hell do we get to there, you know, as an audience, to watch 18 and then watch this and be like, what? Like, I'm so confused. Where's David Robert Jones? Was this part of his plan? Is he involved in this? Like, why did the observers out of nowhere start to, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, not observe anymore and like actually actively get involved? And like, why is this their way of getting involved? You know, like, I think as sort of a taster of what is to come, I think that this episode is really cool and fun, and I like it because I'm like, where is Olivia? Where is David Robert Jones? Like, what the fuck? Like just what the fuck, right? And I think it's an exciting episode. It definitely does break up like the pace of the end of season 4, because we're sort of steadily like increasing the threat of David Robert Jones, and like, what's he planning? And then it's like, and then it's this, and then I assume that after this it's going to go back to like, what's he planning? This is what he was planning and stuff, right? So I can see how people would perhaps maybe want it to be placed differently in the season if that's the case. But I think that sometimes it's kind of nice to have an episode where you just take a break from the like stress of what's happening. And of course, you know, have new things to stress about. But also, sorry, just thinking, was World B Olivia's baby, wasn't their son named Henry? For Olivia and Peter. And now our Olivia and Peter's daughter is named Henrietta. That's just sort of interesting. They really like the name Henry. Like, they are fans. Sorry, that's beside the point. I will get back to talking about her. Do not worry. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, my current opinion at this exact moment in time is that I really liked this episode. I really liked where it's currently placed, because it does sort of break up that tension and give you, I assume, a hint of what is to come. And like, what is to come came out of fucking left field for me. So I'm even more curious now to like get back to episode 20 and like see how the hell we get from there to here. Because right now I'm like, that doesn't make any sense, you know? Also, hearing what Walter said in this episode about September telling them the truth, now I'm like, okay, so is that how he gets shot? Because then that sort of makes sense that maybe he like betrayed the other observers, and that was going to be their plan all along. And they knew that Olivia and Peter and Walter were a threat to that plan that could stop it from happening. And so that's why they wanted to wipe Peter from existence. Like, maybe that's like the true reason. And so that's why September, because he had developed this affection for Walter and Peter and Olivia and like this little family that they had created. And maybe that's why they were trying to get rid of September, because he was a liability to their ultimate plan. Also, I need to know like what the hell happened to Olivia. Why is the necklace a bullet? Like, Olivia better not be dead, okay? Because like, I need her to have a reunion with her daughter as well. Like I need Olivia to be out there somewhere, to be found and reunited with Peter and Walter and Astrid and Broyles. Like, you know, like I need that in my life. So yeah, sorry you guys, this post-episode discussion is probably all over the place, but I think that the casting for Peter and Olivia's daughter is spot on, because her outfit, her face, like the second that I saw her, I was like, that's Peter and Olivia's daughter. And like, I was like, I don't know if I want to say it, because surely like that seems like a bit of like a leap, but it also makes sense because the show is centered around Peter and Olivia. And then here's this girl who's like in her early 20s and it's 2036, and like she has this power and she looks like Olivia. She dresses like Olivia. Like it makes sense that she would be the daughter of Peter and Olivia. So the casting was great. I really liked it. I really like Henrietta, and just her whole sort of story in this episode I really liked. I just liked her as a character, and I really liked Simon as well. So I kind of hope that they can bring him back if this is the direction they go for season 5, and we can actually see him again, because I really like him as a character. Unfortunately for our characters, they like didn't get to go forward in the future and see this like Peter did in that one episode, and then he could sort of make a different choice for the machine and all of that going forward. That didn't happen this time. It was just us, the audience, getting a glimpse into the future, so they can't really like make a different choice and like, I don't know, not trust William Bell. I'm curious if William Bell is actually going to be in it, or if it's going to be like recycled footage, or like just sort of smoke and mirrors and like that's William Bell. Because from what I understand, Leonard Nimoy, like the episode with the cartoon, was the last episode of Fringe that he was on. Yeah, I'm just curious as to how they're going to go about it with that. Is William Bell working with David Robert Jones? Was this David Robert Jones' plan? Did they just completely fuck David Robert Jones' plan? The Observers, I mean. Like, I don't really know. We didn't hear or see anything about David Robert Jones in this episode. So that kind of leads me to believe either the Fringe team thwarted David Robert Jones' plan, or the Observers threw this massive ass wrench in his plan and it kind of falls flat, you know? Also, I don't remember the Observers being able to like wipe people in the past. Maybe they could and I just forgot it because it's been a minute since I watched Fringe. But I know that, or they never really explained the way that the Observers can say like what people are thinking before they're thinking it, right? Like in season 1 with September and Peter, and he's just saying everything he's saying exactly as he's saying it. But this episode, at least I don't remember them doing that. This episode seems to imply that they can literally like get in your brain and know what you're thinking. Because he was like reading her thoughts and she was just masking her thoughts, right? But like most people aren't able to do that, but she's, you know, Olivia and Peter's daughter, so it makes sense that she could. But I don't know that they ever like explicitly said that before, so that's really interesting. But they can also somehow like kill you by getting into your head and wiping you. And that's not anything technological. I'm assuming that's just like part of the evolution of humans, but like that's a really weird evolutionary trait that would be developed. So I don't know. I don't know if they actually have like some sort of little device that they're doing that is causing that to happen, or something else, you know, like I don't know. I am curious though, because like there has to be some sort of scientific reason for it. This is Fringe, or at least some reason that can peripherally be explained by science. Also, like, why are the observers wanting to just take over? Like, to me, it makes sense. They said that they destroyed their planet and then came back far enough to, like, live again. That makes sense to me. Like, why do you then have to become these weird sort of, like, Nazi characters, and you're taking over and you're just killing everybody, and you're, like, that I don't understand. Because from what we've seen of the observers, like, the observers that we have seen, September and August both developed feelings for the people they were watching. They cared. They saved their lives when they weren't really supposed to because they did care, right? So they developed these sort of feelings for humans, and that caused them to act and not observe. The other observers were like, we're just observing. I don't recognize any of these new observers in the year 2036, so I'm curious if there's like factions of observers and they have differing viewpoints, and like those observers that September was with were like, don't get involved, don't like mess up human, like don't mess in human affairs, like we're supposed to just observe and not have anything to do with it. Or if they were just upset because, again, like I said earlier, like maybe September, in saving Peter the first time and getting involved, he sort of set a chain of events in place that would ultimately lead to the defeat of the observer's ultimate plan, which was to come back and take over. Maybe. I don't know. I assume we'll find out at some point. But I'm very curious. This episode has left me like a little gobsmacked because I'm like, I don't know what's happening. Yeah, I there's probably a lot I have to say, but I just like, this is sort of a sobering, terrifying look at a possible future, and maybe the one that we're gonna go into in season 5 for Fringe. And I'm just, I just need to know like how we got from where we are to here, because like I need Olivia to be okay somehow. I know that the observer said she had to die, but like if she, like, I need her to come back somehow, some way. I don't know. I need to know what William Bell did to her. I need to know where David Robert Jones is in all of this. I need to know what the fuck the observers are thinking and doing and feeling and plotting and whatever. Like, I'm curious to see what the rest of season 4 brings. Excuse me. And what season 5 brings after that. That is what this episode has left me with. Just curiosity and a little bit of fear. Because I don't want to have like even half of a season without Olivia. You know, like I especially knowing season 5 is the last season, like I need them to resolve Olivia not being there like now. You know, I don't know. I'm a little nervous. This has made me a little nervous for season 5 and like the rest of season 4. Yeah, I think that's where I'll leave it because I don't want to just ramble at you guys. Is there anything else I have to say? Natives, loyalists, I got all that. I don't really think I need to talk about it because that's just recapping an episode that we both have now seen, and y'all don't want to recap. So I finally get that, guys, what he meant, or I finally understand what Etta meant by your friends in the city, because apparently the city is just full of observers, which is kind of terrifying. But thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you want, you can like, comment, and subscribe if you aren't already, because that really helps me out. You can also watch the next episode, 420, right now over on Patreon if you're watching this on YouTube, as well as my entire full-length reaction to this episode and every single episode thus far of Fringe. That is over on Patreon as well. Yeah, I hope to see you guys next week for episode 20 of season 4 of Fringe, where I presume we go back to the David Robert Jones fucking shit up. Until then, bye guys.